Hey YouTube people, today we're going to take a look at how to convert the stock Note 4 back cover into a wireless charging back cover using Samsung's own wireless charging back cover. And the reason you'd want to do this is because the wireless charging back cover is quite a bit thicker than the stock cover, which is pretty slim. And if you want to use certain cases or whatever, you won't be able to use a lot of them if you're using this bulky wireless back cover. So I wanted to lift this method off of Buddha Fool on the XDA forums. Big shout out to him. Thanks a lot for this tip. And I'm going to try to do this live. I don't think there's any other. He has a good guide posted on XDA, but no one actually going through the process of doing it live, so I'm going to try that here today for you. So the things that you're going to need are a hair dryer or a heat gun if you have one, which I do, but I figured most people are going to have the hair dryer available to them, so I thought I'd see how that goes first. If it doesn't melt the glue quite enough to pry it off, then I'll switch to the heat gun. But I've also got just a little card to be able to pry it off as well. So let's go ahead and get started and see if we can take the wireless charging elements off of this back cover and get them planted onto this case and on the back of the Note 4 here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So you want to just really go lightly down the edge of this plastic insert. You don't want to do that. Just want to go slowly, and you'll kind of hear it snapping as you kind of break the edge down. At this point I'll switch to the card. Probably your safest bet. Now I do know there is a circuit board down here that you want to be very careful with. I really feel like the blow dryer is not putting out sufficient heat. I'm going to switch to a heat gun. Okay, so you can see, got this circuit board down here. Want to be careful with that. And there we have it, our little chip. Okay, so now the next step is going to be removing these electronic components off of this little sleeve here. So the best thing to do is insert your screwdriver into here gently and try to push it through the plastic without breaking it, and see if you can loosen that. So as you can see, that will pull away, and if you, where's my card? If you push that down and away and get the card behind it, you can kind of pry that back slowly. You don't want to bend it, but you do want to just go nice and slow and let it come off by itself. You want to keep it as flat as possible. Just nice and easy. You don't want to damage the coils. And at this point, you can kind of get the copper coil to come off as well. But what you don't want to do is what I just did. You want to get this pad to come off with it, it looks like. So let's get that pad to come with it. We're going to need that to hold everything together. So you want to be careful here because there's some wires right there. You don't want to break them. There we go. So we got the sticker, and this circuit board should pry off fairly easily. And there we go. So you've got your wireless components here. So at this point, you can get your Note 4 and line up the little pins on the back of here. You want to be careful you get them in the right way. So you're going to want to most likely get the top pin in first. Just like that. Make sure it's set up right. And kind of stick that on there. Like so. If you want to, you can remove this metal on the back and use it kind of as a heat shield against the battery. It's probably optional, but if you're interested in prying that off, you can do that. But with it lined up, you can actually take your original cover and press it down into place. And voila, you should now have a perfectly stock looking original back cover that also supports wireless charging. Let's see if it works. Okay, so I have my Note 4 and it's got wireless charging, little sticker applied onto the stock back cover, and there's really no bump to be spoken of on the back there. And if I put it on the charger here, there you go, wireless charging. Let me zoom in a little, see if you can see that. It is charging there. And if I take the case that I previously could not use due to the bulk of the charger, let's see how that fits. And there we have it. So you can see everything's now lining up perfectly. There's no problem. And I tested NFC as well, and the NFC is working just fine. So I hope that this helps you out. Thanks to everyone on the XDA forums. Appreciate this tip. And if you want to have a nice, thin and trim Galaxy Note 4 that still has wireless charging, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the C Butters channel, and we'll see you next time.